Mikel Arteta's best Arsenal predicted lineup. The mighty Arsenal are back again tomorrow as they take on Norwich in the Premier League, and with the likes of Thomas Partey, Gabriel Magalhaes and Ben White all returning, everyone is curious to see how Mikel Arteta is going to line up. So today we will find out what is his best 11, as well as that what has Martin Odegaard said in his latest interview. Let's find out in the latest Arsenal news today. Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Babs14 and the stress, the pain of Arsenal's back tomorrow, and you know what, low-key, I've missed it. As per, make sure to go down there though and smash a like on the video, and while you guys are down there, please do consider subscribing to your boy's channel, because we are still on the road to 60,000 subscribers. Rightio then, first things first, let's discuss the Arsenal latest team news. There is a smile on your boy's face for a reason, because so many senior first team important players are back again. Mohamed Elneny is going to be out for 3 weeks with a hamstring strain, Arsenal confirm, but Gabriel, Partey, White and Nketiah are all available for selection. Let's focus on the first 3 players there. In terms of Gabriel and Thomas Partey, they are yet to play a single minute of Premier League football thus far this season, and in terms of Benjamin White, Benny Blanco, he's only played 1 game and that was Brentford, and the less said about that the better. In terms of the price tag of all 3 players there, we're talking upwards of £120 million combined, but most importantly, these 3 players are players that strengthen the spine of the current Arsenal team, and that, my friends, as you've seen against Man City and against Chelsea, is a massive weakness in the current Arsenal team. Make no mistake, the likes of Gabriel, Partey and White should have a massive positive impact on the entire Arsenal first team. In terms of central midfield, Granit Xhaka is going to miss the game as he is serving his 3-match suspension from his red card, and as already confirmed, Mo Elneny is out with a hamstring injury. What about Albert Sambi Lokonga? Chris Wheatley says worth noting that Lokonga didn't play for Belgium as a precaution. Belgian media say it's nothing serious and he should be available for Arsenal this weekend. My fingers are crossed that he is fit, touch wood he is, because Sambi and Partey for me could be a decent little partnership. Both players are very press resistant, both players are great on the half turn. Fingers crossed we have some Sambi scenes, Jeff, and a bit of a Thomas Partey. Emil Smith-Rowe of course is also a doubt with illness, but as you guys can see, Smith-Rowe and Sambi both trained with the Arsenal first team today. Emil Smith-Rowe and Sambi both in full training is a very positive sight indeed, and in terms of Smith-Rowe, if he is fully fit and available, Mikel Arteta is going to have a fully fit attack of attacking midfield and the centre forwards, and that brings a massive dilemma. Who's going to start? Is it Smith-Rowe? Is it Pepe, Saka, Odegaard? Well, I guess is a positive dilemma to have. This video has been kindly sponsored by OneFootball. OneFootball is the app when it comes to staying up to date with the world of football and all the breaking news, whether it's transfer news for your club or any of the biggest transfers across the world. The app will also give you breaking alerts for any breaking news regarding your football club, as well as lineups, goal alerts and all the live match updates. And the best thing about it is the app is available for the price of absolutely nothing. That is right, you can download the OneFootball app for free. So hit the link down below in the description, download the OneFootball app. Not only do you guys get a fantastic product in return, but you'd also be massively helping your boy's channel out as well. In terms of Arsenal's new boy Takehiro Tomiyasu, as Chris Wheatley confirmed last night, his work permit application has been approved and he is available to play against Norwich on Saturday. Well, as you guys can see, here is Tomiyasu in his first Arsenal training session today. Now my real concern here is, if he's only had 1 Arsenal training session, is Mikel Arteta going to throw him in straight away against Norwich, or is he going to go for the safer option of Callum Chambers or Cedric Suarez? This is a dilemma for Mikel Arteta to answer, but let me know your own thoughts down below. Would you start Takehiro Tomiyasu? Okay then, moving on to the Arsenal 11 itself, and let's start off with tactics and most importantly the formation. Is it a 4-2-3-1, maybe a 4-3-3, or maybe even a 3-4-3? Well, I think Mikel Arteta is going to go for his go-to 4-2-3-1. Many fans want to see the 4-3-3, but in terms of your boy, I'm not actually that concerned, because in terms of the 4-2-3-1, we still see the same attacking formation that we would have seen in a 4-3-3, and that of course is the 2-3-5 formation. So many numbers there. But would you guys agree or do you guys disagree? What formation do you want to see Arsenal play tomorrow and in general? In terms of the back 5, I think Arteta will go for Ramsdale, Tomiyasu, Ben White, Gabriel and Kieran Tierney. 4 of the 5 players there, Ramsdale, Tomiyasu, Ben White and Gabriel, are all Mikel Arteta signings, and Kieran Tierney has also signed a brand new contract under Mikel Arteta. I think this is going to be Mikel Arteta's go-to back 5 because they're all his players. In terms of Aaron Ramsdale goal, well, according to Alan Nixon, Aaron Ramsdale has told his friends means he thinks Mikel Arteta will turn to him for Saturday's match against Norwich following Bernd Leno's unconvincing start to the season. £25 million is a lot of money and Arsenal spent that on Aaron Ramsdale. Mikel Arteta was heavily behind the Ramsdale transfer, always pushing for it behind the scenes. The fact the manager wanted the transfer to happen so much says to me that he could start and probably will start on Saturday. Ramsdale or Bernd Leno, let's discuss down below. Left back picks himself, Kieran Tierney of course, and in terms of the centre back, they are both Arteta's signings, massive money there, we're talking £75 million. And even Edu Gaspar hinted that this is going to be Arteta's go-to centre back partnership. And in terms of right back, I think we're going to see Takehiro Tomiyasu as Arteta's go-to, and he is going to be our almost inverted fullback like Zinchenko and like Cancelo. And here is a graph of who were the most inverted fullbacks in the Big Five leagues last season, and as you can see there, Kyle Walker, Danilo, Cancelo, Zinchenko, either ex-Man City or current Man City, but then you've also got Takehiro Tomiyasu. It seems like the Arsenal manager has eyed up Tomiyasu as the perfect player for his sort of system. In terms of the midfield, I think we're going to see a Sambi and Partey partnership, and on Partey, Arteta says he is a player that has to be one of the leaders. He has to be the boss in midfield and one of the senior players that has to carry responsibility out of the young players and lead. We have been missing that big time. This is going to be a gargantuan season for Thomas Partey, as Arsenal spent a lot of money on the Ghanaian international, and thus far so, while we have seen some glimpses, overall we know we can see a far better and consistent Thomas Partey, but a massive part about that is Thomas Partey potentially staying fit. In terms of Thomas Partey's partner, I think it will be Sambi tomorrow, but in terms of long term when Xhaka is fit and he is available, I think we're going to see a Xhaka and Partey midfield partnership. But if it came down to you guys, would it be Sambi or would it be Xhaka? Let's discuss down below. In terms of the three behind the centre forward, I've gone for Saka, Odegaard and Pepe for tomorrow. Now those three players, of course, we're missing out Emil Smith-Rowe. ESR himself missed the last England under-21 game via illness, and even though he was a part of training today, the fact that Smith-Rowe has missed a few days of training, I think we're going to see Nicolas Pepe start instead. And even though Pepe has a lot of doubters, at the same time he was Arsenal's second highest goal scorer last season with 16 goals in all competitions. If it came down to you guys, would you start Pepe or would you start Emil Smith-Rowe? And down the middle, Arsenal's go-to striker is going to be Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. He is the Arsenal captain, he's Arsenal's main man on paper and also Arsenal's highest earner. The fact that Arsenal now have Martinelli, Smith-Rowe, Saka, Pepe, they can all play out wide, I believe this year we're going to see a lot more of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang playing as an out-and-out centre forward. But in my opinion, I need to see a better and more involved Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, because despite Lacazette not being as good a goal scorer, ultimately he does get the best out of his fellow players in terms of link-up play. But regardless of my thoughts on Aubameyang, he is Arsenal's best goal scorer, and when you give him chances, normally he takes them. But how many goals do you guys think Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is going to score this season? Dare I say, are we going to see a golden boot remontada? But on the overall lineup itself, it's going to be Ramsdale in goal, Tomiyasu, Ben White, Gabriel and Tierney in the back four, Sambi and Partey as the midfield pivots, Saka, Odegaard and Pepe behind the striker of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Now in terms of the attacking transition, I think Arsenal will play this 2-3-5 formation with Ben White and Gabriel as the deepest, Tomiyasu moving into midfield alongside Partey and Sambi, Tierney and Pepe holding the width, Saka and Odegaard in the half spaces and Aubameyang down the middle. Except for two players there, I think that is Arteta's out-and-out first team. The only two players I have doubts for is Sambi and Pepe. Even though I'm massive fans of the player, I think when Xhaka and Smith-Rowe fit, they are still going to be Arteta's go-to guys. But in terms of the rest of the mandem there, I think that's going to be Mikel Arteta's go-to players and go-to team. But I also understand that a lot of you guys are managers at heart, so let me know your thoughts down below on what would be your go-to Arsenal starting 11 when everyone is fit and available. Mikel, you've got your players. The pressure is well and truly on. Moving on to the other Arsenal news today, and starting off with man like Fofty, man like Ainsley Maitland-Niles. As according to James Ollie of ESPN, Everton are planning to revive their attempts to sign Arsenal's Ainsley Maitland-Niles in January. Sources have told ESPN they will try and secure him on a permanent move in the window, with Mikel Arteta keeping Ainsley Maitland-Niles as a player for the squad depth. Ainsley is now 23-24 years of age, he wants to play regular first team minutes, and so personally don't be surprised if we see another Ainsley Maitland-Niles transfer saga come the January transfer window. But talk to me about the price tag of Ainsley Maitland-Niles, a player that Odegaard has 2 years left on his Arsenal contract and is also an England international. If Arsenal let go of Maitland-Niles, let me know your thoughts down below on what price tag do you think Maitland-Niles is worth in the current transfer market. Martin Odegaard has given an exclusive interview to Sky in the UK, saying that we want to get back to European football and then hopefully with time win trophies and win the Champions League and win the league within a couple of years. High ambition for Martin Odegaard, and this has spiked quite a debate all over social media. Is Odegaard being delusional, or is Odegaard right to be ambitious? I myself sit on the latter side, where I think Odegaard's right to say what he is saying. Yes, I know saying the Champions League and Premier League being an Arsenal fan right now sounds mental, but most importantly, are we forgetting that we are a gargantuan institution, and regardless of where Arsenal are now, our ultimate goal should always be the highest, the league titles and the Champions League trophy. So personally for me, I am not concerned by the ambition of Martin Odegaard, and as Arsene Wenger once famously said, it is not a humiliation to have a high target and to fail. For me, the real humiliation is to have a target and not to give everything to reach it. So as Arsene Wenger said there, Martin, you have talked the talk, but it is now time to walk the walk. But do you guys agree with Martin Odegaard's ambition, or is he being simply delusional? Martin Odegaard, on whether he sees himself as a future Arsenal captain. It would be a great honour if the opportunity came, but right now I'm focusing on the present and improving the performances of the club. At 22 years of age, Odegaard of course is the captain of the Norwegian international team, and that clearly shows that he has leadership traits in his locker. But in terms of captain of Arsenal Football Club, as I said, if you walk the walk on the pitch, I'm sure no one will be against it. So my question to you, my fellow Arsenal fans, is, once we see the departure of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and he leaves the Arsenal captain's armband, who do you guys think should be the next Arsenal captain? KT, Martin Odegaard, or is it someone else? But that is the video there. If you guys have enjoyed, make sure to go down there and smash a like on the video, and while you're down there, please do consider subscribing to your boy's channel. If you want to follow your boy on them social medias, then the links will be down below in the description. But that was the latest Arsenal news, and tomorrow we are back again. Norwich City matchday vlog settings. Arsenal, let's get the dub, and I will see you guys soon in a bit.